connecting, but I think it's working. So I had some tech issues, and I told myself that I was going to go live every single day this week, and my computer kind of, died on me last night. So, I mean, it kept breaking. Business rant. Okay, it's working. Okay, so I had to figure it out last night. So I had to figure out how to get use my phone and go live, because I told myself I was going to go live every single day, every weekday this week, because we were doing like a little bit of a challenge. So what happened was my computer stopped working. So I discovered a few things about about how YouTube doesn't let you very easily schedule your YouTube lives from mobile devices. Like you can go live on YouTube. So I was able to, just create a live and just go live on YouTube right away. I could do that from my phone, or right now I'm using the STREAMLABS app, which if you don't know what STREAMLABS is, it is a service basically that, you're able to create like all your lower thirds, all your scenes and everything like that, and create kind of a show. And so I use STREAMLABS, and then I had scheduled things, and I'm able to use their mobile app as well to go live. I could also have all these different things. So I'm using the mobile app for STREAMLABS to go live today, not just the YouTube app. And I was able to do that. But what I had to do was I had to schedule the live and then go on my iPad, which my computer, you couldn't go to the YouTube Studio from your computer. Or from a iPhone. I have an iPhone. I wasn't able to go to YouTube Studio from my iPhone. So I ended up going to, I didn't go to YouTube Studio, so I ended up having to go to my iPad, bring up YouTube Studio, which is studio.youtube.com, if you don't know what that is. And you get a whole bunch of extra features that you can't get through their YouTube Studio app. So if you've never used the YouTube Studio app, then you should go to YouTube Studio, studio.youtube.com from a desktop or an iPad or a tablet. It works on those too, just not on a phone. And you're going to get so many more analytics that you would not have gotten. But yeah, I mean, I could have just said, hey, you know what, my computer, it's gone. That's a pretty good excuse not to go live. Yesterday, if you watch my live, I'm going to do a follow-up to this too when I get my computer back. But my entire live, I was messing with the settings yesterday, or 2 days ago, in StreamLabs. So this is a little thing. Make sure that when you are messing with settings in the video output, that you fix them later. Because I streamed for an hour yesterday, and it looked correct in 16:9, which is what my software was set up as, but the output was set up for 9:16, so it took the whole image and just crushed it down. So I'm gonna have, one of the things that I always say is like the hardest part is always the research that you do in order to set up live. So it was nine different ways that you can monetize YouTube, and that's what I was talking about, and how to make money with video in YouTube. And it's not just YouTube; it's video in general. I believe that I like YouTube the best, but I think you could make money with all sorts of different ways of video by having a strong message, and video is the best way to get that message across. But yeah, so I could do it again. I can create that same live again, because I've already done the research. I created that list of the things, and I could talk about it. So it's not that big of a deal that I lost that live, but I was going to do a piece of content about how, I lost the live, and I'm still going to do it. But I could have gone like, you know what, I lose the live, and then next thing you know, my computer stops working. So I went to go work on the thumbnail for that, the thumbnail and the, that I didn't need a lot of research to talk about what happened to me. Hey, how's it going? Watching on mobile and the audio and video sync is off. Oh no, something's wrong. Let me try. I'm doing on mobile right now. Let me try and just take it off of. I have my Rodecaster, and maybe if I Rodecaster. Oh, let's see. What about now? I see you there in the chat, Camille. The sync is off. Is that working better now? It shouldn't be coming through this microphone anymore, but it might be going directly to the. It won't sound as good. But this is what we're testing it. So, still off. Well, I guess I don't know what I could do about it. This is me just going with the punches to do this tomorrow. At least to get the better audio if it's off. But this is, I try something. So I could have just said, and sorry that my mouth is probably off. Appreciate you letting me know, Camille. I'm only going to be going for about another 5 minutes anyways, because I just wanted to check in and do a live, because we're doing a live challenge in my community, which is Dunk Media. And if you want to join, we're going to do another one probably in January, but it's just so funny that, oh, all good. I'm just, oh, perfect. Yeah. Thanks, Camille. So, and I could have just shrugged my shoulder and said like, oh man, I had my computer break. I had that issue the other day. But the thing is, like, I had done the research, so that wasn't a big deal. I can go and redo that content. It may take me an hour, but if you've ever edited a video, then you know that an hour to create a piece of content or record a piece of content and then it's done is not bad at all. So I could put in another hour and create that content again, but now I had a piece of content that I was able to create. And again, I see somebody else had just popped in, but I know the audio might be out of sync. Sorry, I'm just going for a couple minutes. I had some tech issues and I hadn't had a chance to check everything. So, but yeah, so I had the issues where everything didn't, it just wasn't working. So I could have just said no, I'm not going to do it. But I figured out how to do it. I had to go to my computer. I had to set it up on a mobile app. Then I had to bring up the iPad. I had all these different loopholes that I had to go through just to get this thing to work. Just because I wanted to go live on YouTube and I wanted to schedule it. I wanted to go through the same system that I was doing, but on mobile. Which apparently I shouldn't have done this app because it's making my audio out of sync. Oh well. And I see some other people. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so it's me just going with the punches. And I guess the bottom line of what I'm trying to get at today is stuff's gonna go wrong. Stuff is going to go wrong all day. And by the way, just so you know, I checked. I have insurance on my laptop, so that's a little get insurance on your laptop if you can. Luckily, I have 6 more months left on it, and it's like anything that breaks, they'll fix. So this is my little way to get through the next couple days. Hopefully, it gets fixed really quickly. But I could have just been like, you know what? I don't have a laptop. I can't go live. I don't have a laptop. I can't do what I was already to do. But there's always a way. We can make excuses about what we are doing and like why it won't work. We can make excuses. But in the end, that's what they are. They're just excuses. And I'm not trying to say like, oh man, just you're making excuses, so you're not going to do it. But I'm just saying like that we do that. I do that. I make excuses, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like writing that email. I want to do it tomorrow. And I know for that doesn't happen tomorrow if I don't do it today. So if I just said, you know what, I'll just skip a day, I knew that it would. I'd let myself down. I'd let my community down. Things based off of like what I said I was going to do. So personally, I like to stick with what I say I'm going to do and just find a way to do it. Stuff happens. It may not be exactly how I intended it to be, but things happen. So again, thank you for just hanging out with me for a couple minutes on this live. It's just I know it's probably a mess. I'm going to go back and look at it and see what happened with the audio. But hey, you know what? Now I've created a piece of content. It was not that hard. I took the same piece of topic, I brought it into the phone, and I just did it. And I didn't just shrug it off and not do what I told myself I was going to do. So just make sure that you are sticking with what you promise yourself. Not necessarily. An alarm goes off. Hopefully that didn't mess everything up. There's always something. Oh, 10:15. That's why. 10:15 for me at least. I had an alarm set to when I needed to start heading to the Apple store within 15 minutes in order to get my repair done. So on that note, I just wanted to thank everybody for just stopping by. And if you want to join the Dunk Media community, and we're doing a live stream challenge right now, but you can go to dunkmedia.club, or you can go to the link in the description of this, and there's also a whole bunch of other tools that I use that are in the description, and that's how you could support the channel if you are interested in supporting the channel. So again, thank you again for hanging out with me. Go to dunkmedia.club, join the live stream. You could jump into the last day of the live stream challenge, or just wait for the next one, or just be involved in the community. It's a great community of people that want to make money with video. I like making money, I like video. It's a great combination, you know what I'm saying? So I will see you in the next video. Take it. Let me see how I stop this. This is the typical, okay, I think that this giant button that says stop is how I stop. I'm gonna hit stop. Ooh, another stop. They really don't want me to actually mess it up. Another stop. Are you sure?